You're probably like, who is this girl? Because I don't have any videos on YouTube. But yes, you're gonna get to know me. We're gonna get to know each other a little bit. And I don't know, this quarantine just has me like just trying different things, I guess. So I'm gonna start doing my makeup and trying to get a little cute and just feel like myself a little bit, even though you are yourself with or without makeup, but it's just something about like putting makeup on that just makes you feel like pop in a little bit. So, and it's Saturday, even though it doesn't feel like Saturday. All these days are just like blending together. But yes, I'm just gonna try to get a little cute, you know, just attempt to try a little bit and chit chat. I'll tell you guys a little bit about what I do or what I've been doing, what I've been up to, who I am. So let me put some concealer because I already put some makeup on because I was already looking some type of crazy. So, well, wow. This is not it right now. this is totally not it. Okay, so while I'm trying to fix this, I recently moved. So a lot of the things, when it comes to moving, I'm just like really big on throwing things away. Like if I haven't wore something for a year and it was in my closet, I will throw that away. Anything that I feel like is a part of who I was before, throw it away. Because to me, moving is just like a new chapter, just like a fresh start. And I don't like to carry too much stuff from like the past because it's not who I am or who I'm trying to become. But there are a few things, you know, little pieces or just like little things that I like to keep. But for the main part, throw everything away. So I throw a lot of makeup away, and yeah. I'm trying to fix this, but this is a little obnoxious, I know, because it's definitely too many shades too light for me. I mean, some people might like it like this. Personally, I'm not like the biggest fan, just because I feel like I kind of look tan and this is just not blending right. So let me go in and try to see. Maybe it's the formula that's just not compatible with my skin. Okay, so yes, so I moved, and I think moving is a really good thing. I think the timing probably wasn't the best because of everything that's going on, but I wasn't going to let, you know, this whole pandemic get in the way of like things that are meant to happen. Yes, it's crazy what's going on, but you know, life is still, you know, moving, so you can't just like sit at home and bite your nails the whole time. You gotta live your life and do what you can with what you have. So for me, moving was like it was gonna happen, and it's not like we're not allowed to be outside, because you are allowed to be out just for, you know, necessary things, shopping and exercising. So for me, moving was always going to happen. I don't even know what I'm saying, to be honest. It's not looking like I can fix this. I'm not even going anywhere, so it's okay. We're just gonna work with it. And this is not a tutorial. I am not a makeup artist. I am not the best at doing makeup. I just do what is right for me, what I've been doing. I don't know any of my friends that use this, but I just like how it smells. It smells so bomb. Not too many people like it, but it just has that like very vintage makeup smell. Yeah. Okay, well, so back to me and who I am, what I'm doing and all of that stuff, because yeah, I haven't seen people that I know. Like, I've just been home and I haven't been like in physical contact with people that I know. Like, of course I've gone to the grocery store, but not like actually hugging somebody and seeing them, and you know, yeah. It's real. So yeah, so So I moved and I'm here, I'm situated. I live in Miami, and Miami is amazing. I used to live in Los Angeles, and I love LA. Like, so I'm originally from the Bay Area, and so I'm originally from the Bay Area, and I went to LA for school. I went to college there. I got my degree in beauty industry merchandising marketing, but I did 2 years for the merchandising marketing degree, and then I did an additional 2 years, so it's 4 years in total. So I got my bachelor's degree, and it's a BA in professional studies with a specialization in beauty industry. That is like the whole degree. So in LA, like, honestly, when I moved to LA, that was just like, I knew that I was meant to be there. Like, it's this big city. I come from like a suburban area, and it's not like everybody knows everybody, but it's not big, you know? So moving to LA, it's like this whole big city, palm trees, and just like the LA vibe. I just like knew that I wasn't ever gonna go back home. So I went to school. I had my group of girls that I was very close with, and it was really fun. It was just like getting to this, exploring this part of like, you know, your career. So my parents are not from America, but they have been in America for a very long time, but you know, they're not from here. And so all they've known is to just work hard, and I am, you know, kind of an only child. I'm an only child of my mom, so she always wanted me to like go to school. She never pressured me to be anything specific. She just always wanted me to go to school. Whatever it is that I'm passionate about, go for it. So dad was the same, and they didn't really know anything about like business and all that type of stuff. You know, to go to a big city where like, you know, there's acting, modeling, marketing, all these things that like I wasn't really exposed to, or I didn't really like grow up knowing what that was. It was just like, it was like this whole new world for me, and it was really nice. Like, it was me paving the way for my future. And in LA at that time too that I was there, like which I moved there 2015, like the beauty industry was growing. Like, the beauty industry is already big, but like it was growing. Like, this is when influencers were just like at a peak, and like you had, you know, those handful of like influencers, and then all these startup brands, and like everybody wanted to work at Anastasia. Like, it was just like a really good time to be in school, in college, for that degree in that industry. It was like so fun. You know, internships, like all my best friends we were all in the beauty industry, all at different companies. So it was just like really fun and a great time. However, you know, well, you don't know, but I always need change, and I'm never one to like settle or stay somewhere for too long. So although LA will always have a place in my heart, it was time for me to like go somewhere else. So Miami it was. By the way, I cannot take myself serious with how tan I am and how white this is. Anyways, we're just having fun. We're just playing with makeup. Again, I'm not that great at this, but whatever. So yeah, so then now I'm here, and it's different because like in LA I had friends that I went to college with in San Francisco. So like I went into it knowing people, at least like 2 or 3. Here, like, I don't know anybody. Like, I didn't know anybody when I moved here. And I'm a little bit older, and like, you know, it's just different. It's just a very different setting. But I needed that. Like, I totally needed that. I feel like people are afraid of change because it's scary to imagine being alone or in a situation that you're unfamiliar with because you don't really know what to do. But it's those kind of situations that really help you to grow and build character and just like experiences in life too. And you know, one of my favorite quotes or sayings is like, great things don't happen in comfort zones, and they really don't. And that's what happened in LA. Like I felt like I was super comfortable, and even though like I was, you know, making good money and in a good company, something wasn't sitting right for me. And I don't want to say I'm a product of my environment, but I feed off of energy and just like my surrounding and all of that stuff. And I felt like LA was changing, and I wasn't with the wave. So I need to change. And you know what? I'm single. I don't have a boyfriend, don't have kids, I'm not married. I don't have anything like that would tie me down anywhere. So if there's any time to like do anything, it's now. Like I'm 25. When I moved out here, I was 24. So like I have what do I got to lose? Like nothing really. Like money's everywhere. You can make money anywhere. So for me, it was like I was down, and if I don't like it, then I could always go back. So I always tell people, like, even though it's always easier to say it, I just always tell people, like, if there's something that you want to do, go for it. Find a way to like make it happen. Like don't let things, you know, get in the way of that, because then you're always gonna live with that, like, what if, you know, I did that, or imagine if I like went for that job opportunity in New York, like, but you didn't, and you're stuck in a different city where you're not completely happy. I mean, you'll never know if you're gonna be happy somewhere until you try all the things that you want to try, and then you'll see what's right for you. That's just me, though. I know it's always easier to say that because, you know, some people do have kids, some people do have a job that they feel emotionally tied down to, so it's never like just that simple. But that's why I feel blessed for the situation that I'm in. So here I am in sunny Miami. I'm not good at like multitasking, so I don't know what I want to do with my eyes. But so Miami is very different from LA as far as just like lifestyle. Okay, so I was in the beauty industry. I'm not in the beauty industry currently, but you know, a lot of girls wear a lot of makeup in LA. You know, a lot of the beauty bloggers are based in LA. And so makeup was like a big thing there. And then moving here, like I've been here a few times before I moved here. So I knew the weather, but I didn't know it like all year round. Okay, it's hot. Like it's really hot, and it's like, why even wear makeup? Like there's just no reason to wear makeup. Like it just, especially me, because I was new to it. Like the first year I just sweated a lot. Like I just sweated so much. Like I didn't even wear makeup for a good couple months because there was just really no point. And it felt weird too, because it's like you don't really see girls unless you're like going out to the club or whatever, but just like on a regular basis, no one's really wearing makeup. And they don't really need to. That's the thing. Like the women here are so beautiful. It's a very different culture. So I started wearing less and less makeup, and then I started like sometimes, like when I would take pictures or whatever, like I didn't really recognize myself, because I was becoming, like I was changing a little bit in the sense of like, okay, less makeup, just like lashes, brows, and gloss, like, because I always love to do a cat eye. That's like my thing. And no, that kind of like, there was a phase where I just like did not do any of that. Like there was just no point to do that. So now it's like, okay, I know the weather, and I know when I'm gonna do something, when I'm not, when I should or shouldn't wear makeup, because it's yeah, I mean, you can wear makeup whenever you want, but like honestly, out here it's not like really needed, you know, because the humidity and just like the weather, like your skin is just like popping, so you don't need to do all the extra stuff, and it doesn't even feel right. So I'm just bored in quarantine right now, doing my makeup for no reason. But hey, whatever. Maybe, who knows, I'm gonna FaceTime people. debating if I should put eyeliner or just pop on some lashes. This is just a really, really, really basic look. Like, there's nothing special about this. I don't even see. So I have my own podcast, and it's called Sweet Flower Podcast. And I actually started it when I was in Los Angeles, and back in 2018, September 2018. Yeah, it's called Sweet Flower. I have an episode where I explain why I call it Sweet Flower, and why I started it and all of that, but that's definitely my baby, and I like to talk. What do I like to talk about? I like to talk about everything. I love to learn from people, and I love to share what I learn when I feel like it's really meaningful, and when I feel like it could inspire people or help them, guide them. You know, life is not easy. I can tell you that. I'm sure you know. I'm sure you feel me on it. You know, we're always gonna go through things, but it's how you go through it and how you grow through it that really tells the kind of person that you are and who you're becoming and who you want to be. So, you know, life is a journey. It's a never-ending journey that, again, there's gonna be really happy moments, and there's gonna be hard moments, but there's always gonna be beauty in it all. It's just finding that beauty and making something out of it. You know, because life is just, it's a trip. It's a real trip. And I feel like this quarantine really, it's just so mind-blowing to me, like how we're just all stuck at home. And, you know, I know some people that just like are always out, like especially like nightlife out here. You know, like I know a lot of people that just like love to be out. So it's like this time, it's really a great time to, you know, learn about yourself and like work on things that you may have been running from, but like there's nowhere to go. So it's like you gotta kind of face it, you know what I mean? You know, it's just crazy how like we're out here, and it's a scary thing about, it's scary what's going on, but you always gotta find a positive in a negative situation, because if a negative situation is happening and then you add more negativity, it just weighs you down and your energy down, and it's just like unnecessary darkness. You always gotta find a light to something, and some people are just like, oh, you know, like some people, it's hard for them to really live that way, which is understandable, because everyone has gone through different experiences and things that make them think the way that they think. But that doesn't mean that people can't evolve, or people can't, you know, be open to learn and let a little light in. And I know, like, I'm this positive person, and it can be annoying sometimes, but hey. Okay, so I put my eyelashes on off camera because that was just crazy. You know when you just put the wrong lashes on, the wrong pair of lashes? Like, you want them to work, but they don't want to work with you. I forgot where I got these. Okay, well, what I was saying, I don't remember, but I did want to say that, oh, I know I was talking about my podcast. So yeah, so my podcast platform is like a different audience, and someone that's gonna listen to a podcast is obviously someone that's just like wants to just sit back, relax, and like hear somebody's what they have to say. Where it's like YouTube, I feel like, you know, you're watching, like it's content, you want to see creativity, or you want to see somebody's day or whatever it is that you're into. And then Instagram, of course, is just like our little portfolio of like who we are in our life and how we want you to see us. So yeah, so podcasting, I just feel like I could really, I mean, I could be myself anywhere, honestly. It's just like a different type of audience. So I'm not gonna, even though I am thinking of something with YouTube, but we'll see, you know, we'll see. Because obviously right now I'm a mess, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just talking a lot. I'll say something about music right now. Okay, so music wise, The Weeknd came out with an album, Party Next Door came out with music, and Drake just came out with a song. There's just like all this music coming out, which is like dope, because that's kind of like a great way that, well, that's what I love to do, is I love to listen to music. Like whatever I'm doing, I'm listening to music. But doing my makeup, listening to music. Cooking, I'm listening to music. Taking a shower, listening to music. Like music is just always playing for me, and sometimes I get like, I'm that person that's like listening to the same 5 songs over and over, but it gets a little tiring. So I definitely love when there's like new music, especially from artists that like I love. PND, like that's top 5 for me. The Weeknd definitely has like that pop sound, but it's like, you know how like some people, they're super just into like hip hop and like urban, but if you have parents that are just like, you know, they were born in the 80s or 70s or whatever, like, you know, they were brought up with different music, so like they carry that with them, and like you heard that when you were younger, so like that sound, you know, some people are open to it, some people are not. Like I love The Weeknd's album. I like the sound that he brings. It's different. It's like a pop that I can listen to for sure. And then there's Pop Smoke, which is like a whole other vibe. You know, I'm pretty open when it comes to music, but I do have like my top 10, which, okay, if I had to say my top 10, it would definitely be, because I feel like you can tell a lot about a person based off like the music that they listen to. So for me, my top 10 is Drake, and this is not in order, this is just off the top of my head. Drake, Party Next Door, Tory Lanez, Bryson Tiller, Brent Faiyaz, Cher Crew, Love Janae, dang, who else do I be listening to? Janae, like there's Spanish, of course, like I listen to that, but that's like a different top 10. That's like separate. I need 3 more. Like who do I really fuck with when it comes to music? See like who I be playing on my playlist. Ooh. Oh, it's hard though, like, cause I like a lot of artists, but like, do I really fuck with a lot of artists? Summer Walker, okay, that's 8, so I need 2 more. Oh, this guy, he's on my top, even though he only has like a certain amount of songs out. His name is Side Melly, and I feel like Jacquees. Is there. I don't know though. I don't know who my last one is. My last one, like, do I want to put a girl in there? Honestly, I don't know who my last one I'm gonna give it to. It's hard. Well, whatever. Oh, I do fuck with Big Sean. I don't know how many I put. I don't know how many I said out there, but top 7 for sure, I got it down. Top 10, I didn't even realize that. It was a little bit difficult. But yeah, but I fuck with a lot of artists. But that's kind of like my vibe. Oh, Majid Jordan's Vision. Yeah. Like, going to music festivals are fun, because I feel like that's a great way to get exposed to like music. And I went to Smoke and Grooves with one of my closest friends, and she knew more artists than I did, so it was like really cool to like, you know, it was the first time I listened to Smino or Jameson or Ari Lennox. Like that's when I got introduced to, like, you know, and that's the first time I saw Snow Allegra perform. Like I think music festivals are like a really good way to like be able to hear all the different sounds, because there's just so many artists. Like it's just so hard to like, yeah, at least for me, like You know, I fuck with a lot. So but that's just me. And then again, there's that Spanish side that's just like, that's a whole other, because I love Spanish music, like reggaeton. Like I grew up off of that shit. Like that's the thing about being Hispanic or being Latina, like, you know, your parents, like, you listen to that music, but then like the kids that you go to school with and everything, like you're into the radio stations that you used to listen to, like you're introduced like other music too, like the hip hop and all that stuff. But like I also have my like reggaeton side, because you know. Yeah, it's pretty much done. There's not really much else to do. I just like to, lately I've been using pink. I got a lot going on, so I'm not gonna do like a lot of pink. I just dab it in the center, kind of. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. And the lip liner that I use is a little bit more on the purple side. I couldn't find my brown one. I got this one. Something about the brown and the pink I fuck with. This needs to be sharpened. Okay, this is just stay at home vibes. This is okay. I don't know what I'm doing. My hair. Should I leave my hair like this or wait for it? Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Okay, don't judge, because I literally just like popped this on. Okay, so this is the whole just like quarantine, stay at home vibes. We're not going nowhere, but it's Saturday and we want to feel cute. At least I do. Because I've been looking crazy with the whole moving and everything. But this is what the vibe is right now. This is the mood. I honestly don't know why, but it is. And so yes, I hope that I wasn't too boring, and just know that this is quarantine and I don't know what I'm doing or saying right now. All I know is that I just want to connect with people, and I'm acting crazy, but I'm really not. It's just, you know, it just got me fucked up. But at the same time, I'm actually not mad at it, because I'm staying home and I'm staying safe somewhat, because I still go out grocery shopping. But yeah, anyways, maybe I'll make more, maybe I won't, we'll see. But I hope you guys stay safe, and yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.